Welcome back to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. In this segment, we're going to talk about hot topics. This is open discussion, open talk. My co-host Stephen Johnson. I'm Aurelio Martinez, and let's get right at it, baby. Let's talk. let's talk about what's hot and what's not.
Well, what's hot? I don't want to talk about what's not.
Sometimes what's not becomes hot. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's hot. Well, that's a good way to put this because what's hot, as far as I'm concerned, right now is Deontay Wilder. I mean, he's America's heavyweight. He's got the WBC World Heavyweight Championship title. He's got that belt. He's making the rounds. I'm a little bit disappointed in Deontay for one reason. He's he was always humble. I think he's still humble a little bit, but now he's starting to maybe feel his oats. I think he might have put the cart in front of the horse a little bit here. He's talking about that, that boxing needs him.
I've read some
and these kind of things, and I don't think he's got that star status yet. He does, so that's fine, but he's going to have to prove it. And, he's got some things to do. He's going to wait, and I think, he's going to wait and see what happens with this Tyson Fury fight with Klitschko and see that. But in the meantime, okay, he's already said that he's going to have a fight in September. Yeah. Now, Radio, he really put himself in a little bind as far as I'm concerned because he said this September fight, he's going to fight somebody in the top 15 of the WBC. Okay.
Well, that's not saying much.
Well, no.
In the heavyweights, as far as heavyweights,
it's not saying one. But I got one guy that I think in that top 15 that'll get him. We got a boy from Australia, Lucas Brown.
Yep.
22-0 with 19 KOs. Okay. I think if Deontay Wilder steps up to the plate and takes somebody like him, this could make this thing waiting on Tyson Fury and Klitschko could really put a bind in that because I think that Deontay has shown there's a chink in his armor. I don't think anybody questions his power.
I think he showed that.
Nobody questions his power. Okay, his stamina can definitely be questioned, and that's where a fight with Klitschko or Tyson Fury right now puts him in a little bit of a bind because one thing those two big guys, they can hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see what happens with that, but
talking about Dominic Wynn.
Well, wait a minute.
No, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, don't talk about it.
I'm jumping ahead. But talking about Deontay, like I said in the previous show, I'm contributing his performance and getting tired and attributing him getting hit, tagged, and all, getting tired or whatever you want to call it. As I mentioned, based on he was fighting in his hometown, and he had a lot on his shoulders to perform, and that weighs a lot. Weighs a lot. But what he don't understand now is that weight just tripled because now he don't only have the weight of his hometown anymore. He's got the weight of the United States now. He's the American dream. He's the American hopeful now. So, and I'm saying that this may be some of the things that's on his shoulder and why he's coming out
and talking
the way he is, because sometimes you have to do that just to stay in your groove, just to stay. Because trust me, the pressure mentally is phenomenal. Now I'm gonna tell you what, I've been around boxing. I train boxers. I promote boxing. I manage boxers. I think he needs to stay away from talking about the Klitschkos and stuff. I think he needs to go back and he's got to go into these boxers that is trying to come back out like Shannon Briggs and all these other ones. Put them in there. And get your work and start getting your name out there, start getting the American public to start believing in you. Because I think if he jumps in there with the Klitschko or something like that, he's going to get beat up. People will say, yeah, we knew. I think he can beat a Klitschko, but he's got to take it in stride. Okay, he can't just jump into the frying pan before he's simmered. Okay,
exactly.
So Shannon Briggs wants to come back in, make a comeback. These other old guys that want to make a comeback, bring them in. Take care of your business, get the work you're going to get your confidence, polish your act up, then go and take these guys, the Klitschko. I think that's just the way to go, and I think he can do it. I really think he can do it.
I think you are onto something. I really do. I think it's that if he'll back up and let that pressure release itself. Like you said, you keep talking and putting this pressure on, then you have the people that are throwing the names out. Like the Tyson Fury and the Klitschko. That's a good one, I think.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, knock off a Shannon Briggs, somebody who's going to give you some work. Shannon's going to give you some work. He's also going to, since you're, you like you said, he's might have decided that talking is getting him headlines. Well, there's no bigger talker than Shannon Briggs in the heavyweight division right now.
And get your action.
Go ahead and let him do all the talking, and you get to knock him off.
Actions speak louder than words,
and
baby.
People will pay attention
you know what I mean?
It. Yeah, like you said, actions speak louder than words. Now, I mentioned the name Lucas Brown from Australia. You got a kid here from the United States that you think would, as a name there.
Let me tell you what, I've always liked this guy. Okay, always since he came on the scene. And we're talking about Deontay. Get these old guys that want to come in here. Deontay, stay away from Gwen. Okay.
From who?
Gwen.
What's his name?
Michael Gwen.
Dominic
Gwen. Dominic Gwen. Okay, because I just saw on his Facebook page where he says he's looking for a manager. Okay. Now, yes, he's 40 years old, but let me tell you something about Dominic Gwen. He's asking for good management, and I think he hit it right on the nose. His problems in the boxing scene was never his talent. It was always his management, his surrounding, his training, his trainer and all this stuff. Wrong people working his deal, because Dominic Gwen had the moves. He had the moves. He's got the ring savvy. He has the ring generalship. He can move. He can box. He can do that. He's 40 years old, but I think he can still do it. So, I think at 40 years old, looking at the scene in the United States with heavyweights, I think if he gets connected with the right people, he can do that. I just always liked him. I just always liked what I saw, but I always just seen him, for sake of words, peter out. But I really don't contribute that to him. I contribute that to his team.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. Just another name that we know that would give him some work, and also would give him a little bit of status over there, is call out Derek Chisora. Chisora's there, like we said, but Shannon Briggs is really the one, man. Shannon Briggs is.
And I like Shannon, man.
Well, I know you do, and I don't care for him at all.
I like Shannon,
and that's why I think you should go ahead and beat his ass and be done with him. But like I said, there's a guy that with Shannon Briggs that will talk the fight up. He will talk the fight up, and he takes the pressure off of
And
Deontay.
You know what? What I like Shannon, man, he comes to fight.
Well, he's going to fight.
It's just the man's got a heart of gold, man, and he's got that warrior status. It's a shame that you got to age in.
Well, hold on. With Shannon Briggs, we talk about ages. Shannon Briggs got to pass the test, bro. Shannon Briggs, he might have a problem passing the test, but he's gonna fight. Like you said, he's gonna fight. He's gonna talk it up. But like we were talking about, somebody to relieve the pressure from Deontay, Shannon Briggs would do that, because like I said, he's gonna talk up the fight where Deontay's able to actually sit back and kind of chill a little bit. But you better be ready.
Shannon ain't just gonna give you something.
That's what I said, but you better be
ready. He
ain't
gonna give you something. I'll tell you what. If Shannon hits.
We'll get to see if he's got a chin.
If he hits him the way this other guy hit him,
we'll see if he's got a chin.
He's not going to be able to wobble and go to
Eric Molina, a light hitter as he is, it's like, wow, okay.
But that's what Dominic Gwen should come back. He doesn't have a lot of time. He's 40. I really think he can do that. As a matter of fact, you want to come to the Mile High and training this thing, you come over here. For free, gratis. I'll put your butt in there and get you to where at least you can give all your talent in the ring. Okay.
Here you go, Dominic. He's ready. He's ready to put it all together for you.
He's good, man. I'm telling you. And 40 years old to me is not old in the heavyweight division. It's old for lightweight, but in the heavyweight division, I think he still has a shot if he plays his cards right.
Nah. I don't know. I still think that, there's some young boys, like I said, with this Lucas Brown. Don't forget Bryant Bye-Bye Jennings. Yeah, Bryant is sitting there now. He's in a good position where he can lay in the weeds and let somebody dare to call him out. I think he's in a tough position because not many people are going to call him out. But he can still see where when the dust settles, and he's going to be in a position where somebody's going to have to fight him.
Yeah, but we got a lot of young talent coming up. So, for the aging fighters, their time is limited. They got to go now.
Speaking of young fighters, okay, I'm going to give you my kid that I want you to keep a watch on. I already told you, you guys, a few episodes ago that I said I like Mike Reed, the welterweight from Waldorf, Maryland. Another kid, that's not a star right now, but everybody recognizes him as a top prospect, and that's Earl Spence from DeSoto, Texas.
Hey, man.
Earl Spence is...
this is the same guy that was all on Lundy.
No,
I
was.
He was on what's the Cuban guy?
No, give me Breeders Prescott. Give me Breeders Prescott.
He was on Breeders Prescott, and he always was on. Weren't you with Delorme?
Thomas Delorme. Yes, I like these. I'm going to bring you some prospects. You know what? Isn't it funny though? No, but this is funny, y'all. He gives you two names that Hammered Hank Lundy, Thomas Delorme. Okay.
And there's another one with the other Cuban man that's still fighting.
You're talking about not Guillermo Rigondeaux, but Erislandy Lara. Okay, but all of these guys that he's laughing me about, these guys are names that everyone knows. Okay, so don't discount me when I talk about people to watch. But if you're trying to laugh at Earl Spence, I know you're tripping there. Okay, Earl Spence.
You notice I didn't mention his name.
Earl Spence's performance on Saturday night or Friday night. Actually was a little bit lackluster in the fact that he looked a little bit rusty. He was, and once again, I'll attribute that to this was his coming out party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to remember that the Premier Boxing series. Okay. His KO was the first one on the series.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that was a release of pressure for him. Earl Spence Jr. from DeSoto, Texas. Watch out for him. Really?
Well, good. We'll leave you with that. Our time is up. It just sounded. Listen, we're going to keep bringing these segments. Inside Boxing, whether you're watching the show Throwdown Inside Boxing or whether you're reading the articles and the stories on Inside Boxing, one thing we do at Inside Boxing is we tell it like it is. Okay? There's no friendship. There's no favors. We talk boxing and we talk the way it is. The good thing is we're experienced. With that, until next time, keep them hands up, baby.
Keep them up.